recording.
Yeah. Now we're recording. Yeah, but I'll kind of go a little bit over the game when we start. So
I was gonna throw my stupid party trick in.
Oh, let them know. Nice.
Nothing endears you to mating partners like a good vape.
Yeah. Oh, they love it.
They love it.
Absolutely love it. It's they go out of their way for people with it. You know what I mean?
I say like a gorilla would be like banging his chest. It's like a sign of dominance.
Exactly. Perfect. All right. Give me 1 sec here. Just set this up nice.
How you been?
I have been good. We actually have like a snowstorm coming tomorrow, which is not fucking fun, but whatever. Like, we'll deal, I guess.
I like snowstorms because I get to use my snowblower.
Oh yeah, I just got one too. I've only used it once so far, but it is, man,
it's the best.
Oh, it's
so much better.
I can't believe we do it any other way. I gotta be honest. I can't believe we do it.
Well, there's one better way,
which is
like you pay someone else to do it.
Oh, of course, yeah. Yeah, but I'm not at that place yet.
No,
not quite yet.
No, that's why I'm snowblowing.
Yeah, facts. All right. We'll get it started here.
Should we start with some vocal exercises?
We'll warm up. I'm one podcast in, so I think I'm warmed up at this point.
Okay. Oh, like you've already done one today?
Yeah, I did. I actually did someone else's today.
Oh, nice.
So that was kind of fun. All right.
How did you get on theirs? Did they reach out to you via the Book of Faces? Or
no, I posted in like one of the groups or whatever, and they were kind of interested in doing my podcast, which we will be doing. But they were like, oh, let's like talk about like content ideas and like sort of swap appearances. So I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. Like that sounds awesome. Their podcast was something like something new podcast. So it was like every episode they do something they haven't done before or whatever.
Nice. So
that's kind of cool. All right.
Sounds way too ambitious for me.
Yeah, seriously. So clean cut. Here we go. Hello, nerds. Welcome to the comedy nerd culture trivia game show podcast that challenges the guest's knowledge on their favorite fandom, because on this podcast, the guest is the expert. Joe here, the aligned alien, aka Double A, and I am your host and master nerd. Remember to rate, review, and subscribe if you want to support the show. New episodes out every Tuesday, all streaming, and social media links in the description. Today, to prove his knowledge of the Alien films, is Mike Wurtz.
That's right. Wurtz. Yeah, just call me Mike.
Wurtz?
Yeah, Wurtz.
Nice.
You know what? It's really an unfortunate last name.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you had a tough time in school. Kids are terrible people.
Made me resilient.
Oh,
and sure. I did a lot of stress eating because of it.
All right. Well, do you have anything that you want to plug? Anything you want to tell our audience about?
No, just watch Joe's podcast. Like, hey, if you like me, like Joe will have a link and you could like click on it and whatever. If you think I'm halfway funny.
Yeah, the links in the description will be in the description.
Yeah.
So welcome to Culture Nerds. I'm sorry?
Subscribe to my OnlyFans.
He's got an OnlyFans. You know what I mean? Get him that paper. Ooh, look at that shimmy. Don't give too much away.
I won't.
Don't give too much away. They got to pay.
I'm just selling the sizzle at this point, leaving the steak on the plate.
Right. Welcome to Culture Nerds. The game is fairly simple. It's a 20-question trivia game. The first 10 will be multiple choice. The last 10 will not be. You will start off with a couple of random trivia questions just to get you warmed up, and then you also do have 3 hints available to you.
Okay.
Those hints require that you go back to the general trivia and answer a question either true or false to be able to get the hint. You can also use the hints towards the end of the game. Let's say if you have maybe a 17 score and you decide to use your hints to pump up your score, you could potentially get to a perfect score of 20 if you haven't used your hints throughout the game.
What are we playing for?
Well, if you happen to be the first person to reach the level of culture nerd, then you will receive a T-shirt with the Culture Nerds logo, saying you are a Culture Nerds champion, and it will give you essentially. I'll put like a graphic or something of what you're a culture nerd of, which would be the Alien films.
Hell yes!
Happen to,
I hope it comes in a size husky.
Yeah. Oh, we'll make it work. Don't worry. We've got partners that
I gotta win this first.
Certainly make it work. All right, so the score breaks down essentially like this: 5 points, you're a culture noob; 10 points, you are a culture dork; 15 points, you are a culture geek; and if you happen to get a perfect game of 20 points, you will be considered a culture nerd champion.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So let's start off with random trivia here.
Feeling good. I'm feeling strong.
Okay, good. These are true or false, so 50-50 shot.
All right.
The Toyota Prius gets its name from the Latin for superior lifestyle. True or false?
True.
Incorrect, sir.
What that? Does that mean I'm not a culture nerd?
No, you're just warming up. You're just warming up.
Okay, these just warm up.
Right.
Okay, what does Prius mean then?
I actually don't know. I should have looked that up. But these are just random trivia questions that I have. I bought this game a while ago. It was sort of like a factor crap or something like that.
Yeah.
And I really found the facts really interesting. So I was like, hey, this would be a nice way to warm up my guest. And besides, I've lost all the other game pieces, so all I have is the cards with the facts on them. So,
well, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. That was a good warm up.
Yeah. All right, one more, and then we'll move on to the game. Microsoft Word was originally called Microsoft Letter. True or false?
False.
Sir, you have come across not just a right answer, but also a wrong answer. So you've been introduced into what both of those noises mean. You hear the bell, you're right. You hear, unfortunately, you're wrong. All right. So let's get started on the real game here.
I'm kind of in love with that wrong answer sound.
It's a dope sound.
It's a hype sound.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a fantastic sound, but it can also get super, super annoying. All right. So, the Alien franchise.
Yes.
Question number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Which of the following is not an important duty of an adult alien drone in the alien hive?
Okay, can you repeat that?
Okay. Which of the following is not an important duty for an adult alien drone in the alien hive? Is it upkeep of the hive, training humans to be slaves, taking care of the queen and eggs, or defending the hive against intruders?
Training humans to be slaves. They don't give a shit.
Correct, sir. 1 point up.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep it going. Keep your momentum.
Feeling strong.
Okay, question number 2.
Yeah.
How is a queen most commonly born? An alien drone gives birth to her. An alien drone evolves into the queen. She comes out of the egg as a baby, the same way an alien drone is born.
She comes out as a baby, like she's hatched from like a human host as a queen. And I know this because Ripley in Alien 3, she had the the alien queen, the baby alien queen chest burster inside her, and that's why she threw herself into the molten metal.
Nice. My man's going to Alien 3 and bringing it back. So I'm sorry, I feel like I might have not fully gotten your answer, but let me give you the options again.
Okay.
So drone gives birth to her. Drone evolves into the queen. She comes out of egg as a baby, or the same way an alien drone is born.
The same way an alien drone is born inside a host.
Correct, sir. All right.
2 for 2.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, now that I'm looking at my extended answer here, you happen to go ahead and give me the full. In Alien 3, Ripley discovers that she's carrying the queen inside her and essentially kills herself because of that. So, great job, sir, on that answer. Question number 3. Which of these do aliens really not like and are even afraid of?
Ooh.
Is it humans, guns, fire, or earthquakes?
Fire.
Correct.
Yeah, my alien foo is strong.
Yes, this is true. Okay. Question number 4. How many eggs can the queen lay when she is in egg-laying mode? Is it however many there are hosts for? 2 or 3? Thousands? Or a litter of 10?
Thousands.
Correct, sir.
And evidenced of almost in every alien movie where they come across like the breeding grounds. So you saw it in the first one when Tom Skerritt and I forget what the other guy's name was, William Hurt. Anyways, they see all the aliens' eggs all out there, and they all open up and they jump on their face with little face burster things.
Man,
yeah,
that is scary shit.
It's pretty scary.
Yeah. Okay. Question number 5.
All right.
A chest burster is a baby alien that has just burst out of his host's chest. What does the chest burster do to aid in growing to full size? Is it regenerates an entire new heart, loses its tail and grows a new one, sheds its skin several times, or grows a cocoon around itself?
Grows a cocoon around itself.
Okay. Grows a cocoon around itself. Are you pulling from anywhere specific for that, or is that
nowhere specific? It just feels right.
Okay, it just feels right. Final answer?
Yeah.
Oh! Correct, sir.
So no t-shirt for me. I'm done.
No, don't give up quite yet, because you haven't used any of your hints.
Well, that's true.
So again, you can always use those to kind of come back.
What was the right answer? Was it shedding the skin?
Yes.
Oh fuck!
Sheds his skin several times.
Fuck! That was the one I was okay.
As the chest burster grows to full size adult, it must shed its skin several times, just like a snake. All right. Question number 6. Which of these is a primary weapon used by the adult alien? Is it lasers that shoot from the eyes? Is it very strong legs for kicking? Is it blades on the body? Or is it a second mouth that punctures?
The second mouth that punctures.
Correct, sir.
Dang. It also has the blades too. Like it's got like sharp clickety clacks.
Yes. I've seen the design, and it is, yeah, they could take out anybody in an instant. You think they ever use the spikes on the back?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I imagine they fight like little animals, right? Like or big animals. So
Oh,
the xenomorphs are just pure hatred and hunger. That's all they are. They're like ants, space ants that fuck you up.
so like the Republican Party.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I just wanted to make sure we were on the same page.
Yeah.
All right.
They
Question
drive
7.
less diesel trucks though.
This is true. Number 7. In Alien, who was brought back with a face hugger on his face? Is it Kane? Is it Parker? Is it Ash? Or is it Brett?
Oh, you know what? I'm so terrible with names in general. Now, I know which character it was. In Aliens, you said?
Yes.
I'm just going to say Kane. I can hold the person in my mind, but I'm just bad with names.
Okay, Kane.
Yeah.
Correct, sir.
I knew it.
So sorry about that.
I have my limitations, and that's like one. Like I remember, I remember the dude. It's just the name. You're like, ugh.
The answer is actually Brett.
Brett.
Brett would be the gentleman who was brought back. Here we go. This one might be not really up your alley, so you might want to, ask for a hint or something.
Maybe I'll surprise you.
Yeah, maybe. It's asking for a name, so that's why I'm kind of giving you a heads up. What is the cat's name?
Jones.
What?
Jones.
I'll give it to you.
I did know that.
Jonesy,
yeah.
but Jones is close enough. I'll give it to you. All right. 6 points. Question 9. So you still got yourself one. If you use 2 hints and get everything else right, you'll still be all right. Ready?
All right.
Okay. In Alien 3, what breed of dog did the alien lay its eggs in? Is it a Shih Tzu, a German Shepherd, a Doberman, or a Rottweiler?
A German Shepherd.
German Shepherd, final answer.
Yeah. Oh!
So sorry, sir.
I felt really good about it, too.
It is actually a Rottweiler. A Rottweiler. Okay, question 10.
All right. Granted,
you can't miss another one. Can't miss another one if you got any chance at getting that
this is killing me.
Sweet prize.
This is killing me. All right.
All right. What planet did they land on in Alien, which became a snake and bake colony in Aliens? Is it LV 462? Is it LV 426? LB 460? Or LB 420?
I believe it was I'll take a hint.
Okay.
I'll take a hint.
All right, let's go. True or false?
Okay.
Bob Dylan has won a Pulitzer Prize for music.
True.
Correct, sir. What I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to knock off 2 of the options that are incorrect. So I will read you your new options.
Okay.
That would be LV 426 or LV 460.
The first one.
LB 426?
Yeah.
Correct, sir.
Whew.
All right. Okay, we're getting into it now.
Go, I'm a little stressed out.
No more multiple choice.
Oh no.
It's all just coming straight off the dome for you now.
Oof.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
One very good reason to be far away from an alien when you kill it is because it has
Acidic blood. Acid blood.
Sir.
Hell yeah.
Correct.
And the reason why they came up with that, the acidic blood in the storyline, was when they were writing it as sort of like a closed door, sort of like monster in the house sort of drama.
Yeah.
Somebody just sort of brought up, like, why can't you just shoot it with guns and be done? And they were like, oh shit, yeah, we got to make a reason for the you can't shoot them with guns.
Yeah.
Acid blood, you're in the vacuum of space.
Interesting. Yeah, that's, man, that would suck.
It would suck.
Much. All right. So you're back on a roll here. Let's keep it going. Question 12. How did Ripley get rid of the alien in Alien?
In the first one?
Yes.
Oh, she blew it out an airlock.
Final answer.
So in Alien, she blew it out an airlock and then she toasted it with the afterburners from the spaceship.
Okay.
Oh.
Where I saw it, that's not the answer that I got.
Okay, what answer do you have?
It was crushed with a loader.
In Aliens or Alien?
In Alien.
Crushed with a loader.
I think it was Aliens where she got chucked out in an airlock and fried.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it was Aliens that.
Because I thought the pincher loader thing was Aliens when she was, because Ripley was a heavy equipment operator, and when she was on I forget the name of the ship in Aliens, she was like, hey, anything I could do around here? And they're like, what are you qualified to do? And she's like, I can run that loader thing. And then the big battle royale with the Queen, she's like fucking chop socky with the caterpillar suit. But I might be wrong.
You are the expert, and I am just doing research here. But if for whatever reason my research is incorrect, I'll bring it into the corrections department. Right. Much like Doug from Doug Loves Movies. I don't want anybody to think that I'm stealing that. Yeah, we'll make a correction if it need be. I might have to just watch both movies just to, do my research properly. But it says she was crushed by the loader. So okay. I'm gonna have to not give you that one. All right. Here we go. Question 13.
This is my barely repressed rage face. No, no, just kidding.
No worries, sir. You can always come back for a rematch.
I know, it's okay. It's all right.
All right. In Alien Resurrection, Winona Ryder played an artificial person. What was her name?
I'm sorry, and this is making for bad TV, but like, shit, I forgot her name. Her name, like I remember the character, but I just forget her name. Sorry, man.
Okay, all right. You want to use one of these hints? You still?
Yeah, I do. I want to use a hint.
All right. Okay, let's do it. Bermuda shorts were named for Frank Bermuda, not the island. True or false?
False.
Correct.
Sounds ridiculous. Why wouldn't they be named after the island, right?
Yeah, it would be silly. It'd be super silly if it was actually the other way around. Okay, I will give you the multiple choice.
All right, sweet.
Is it Ash? Is it Bishop? Is it Vanessa? Or is it Call?
It's Vanessa.
Incorrect, sir.
Was it Ash?
It was Call.
Oh,
shit. It was Call.
I'm like the worst guest. Am I the worst guest?
No, I don't think so. I mean, we're not done, so I don't know what your score is yet. So
I'm just, okay.
It
Like in this episode, we have certified dumbass Mike Wurtz to talk about aliens. Holy shit, did he ever even see any of these movies?
Yeah.
He doesn't remember any names or letter combinations.
Don't worry. I'm sure they're going to give, I'm sure the alien fandom is going to give me a run for its money. Once they're like, it's not it's alien. It's not aliens. They're going to lose their mind about the fucking queen dying. All right. I can see the comments now. Question 14.
All right.
In Aliens 3, Ripley's ship crashes onto a planet that was primarily used as what at the time?
A prison.
Correct, sir. All right. Well, this is going to suck. Question 15. What is the name of the colonial? All right, let's try it again. That's going to all get cut out. Question 15. What is the name of the Colonial Marines mothership in Aliens?
Is it the Nostromo?
The Nostromo?
Yeah.
No.
Shit, that's the one from the first one.
It is the one from the first one.
Son of a bitch.
Those two can really get you. The answer is Sulaco.
I wouldn't have remembered that.
Sulaco. All right.
Yeah. There's just, you know what? There's a lot of shit I know about aliens, about the whole universe. Just not much I know in these questions.
This
so
is
far.
a beautiful, beautiful thing. Because when I was putting this together, I was like, I haven't seen it. I think I only saw Aliens. I don't think I ever saw Alien or the third one.
Or the fourth one?
Or the fourth one. I've only seen one of them. And it was so long ago. So when I was like looking up these questions, I was like, I don't know. Maybe I should be picking harder questions. But I find that sometimes some of the simplest stuff is the stuff that people kind of like just don't retain or miss out on. You know what I mean?
You should go on a tear and watch them all because they're so good, dude.
Oh yeah, I'd absolutely do that.
And throw Prometheus and the other one.
I have seen Prometheus though. I did see Prometheus. I don't think when I went to see it or when I saw it, I immediately knew the connection to the alien universe. But obviously, as it like progressed, I was like, huh. Interesting. There's like face huggers and stuff. Is this like from the same universe?
Did you know that the Blade Runner movies also exist in the same universe as Aliens and as Predator?
No, I did not.
Yeah. So in Blade Runner, you see advertisements in the background for the Weyland Corporation. And the Weyland Corporation is the corporation that like owns like all these installations where all these like they own the ship, they own the Nostromo, they own the settlements. In Prometheus, Weyland was the old guy that was on the ship.
Yeah.
So there's overlap in between the two, and because Predator also is in that same.
Is there like some specific reason for that? Was it like the same director or like
Ridley Scott?
I mean, yeah. So it's like, was he creating his own like MCU before the MCU with like all his different movies?
Well, yeah, and the cool thing about it is he did it really low key. He was just like, "Hey, I'm making this Blade Runner movie. I'm just gonna throw a Weyland Corporation in there." Nice. That guy's been world building for so long.
That's amazing. That is amazing. Well, there's your little random trivia for the episode.
There you go.
All right. Question 16.
Okay.
Riley was brought back from the dead in Aliens Resurrection by cloning. By what number was she called? So this would be essentially the attempt at cloning her. What number was the attempt that succeeded?
This is a detail I can't remember. I want to say 9 for some reason.
You want to say 9 for some reason?
Yeah.
Do you want to go with a hint, or do you want to just?
Yeah, let's do a hint.
Okay.
Yeah.
This will be your last hint. Ready?
Ugh.
True or false? Bats always turn left when exiting a cave.
True.
Sorry,
Son of a bitch.
That's actually false. So no hint for you.
Okay.
You're still going with 9? Final answer?
Sure, why not?
Oh,
It's way off, isn't it? What is it?
double incorrect. No, it's actually not way off. You were very, very close. It's 8.
Ah, shit.
It's 8. I was just like, oh my God, he couldn't have been closer. It was amazing. Oh man. My question planning is amazing because this question kind of relates to one of the other ones, and I'm glad I put it later on in the show. What does Bert hand Ridley after trying to get her to go to LB 426? What does he give her to sort of try and convince her? What do you remember about that whole interaction, if anything?
Which movie was this in?
I believe it was in the third one.
The third one.
Yeah.
Does he hand her?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm absolutely incorrect, and I take that back. Please do not hate me in the comments. It is actually the first one. It is Alien, where they went to LB 426. So Burke was trying to convince Ripley to go on the mission. What did he use to try and convince her?
I don't know. I'm drawing a blank. But incidentally, it's the same planet for the first one and the second one.
Okay.
It goes back years later.
Oh yes, you're correct. You are correct. Are we passing this one?
Yeah, we're passing it. I'm sorry, I just don't remember.
Bummers.
What was it?
So much bummers.
What was it?
It was a phone card.
Shit! God damn it!
Yeah,
this is tough. You're
these
tough.
Are toughies. I'm not going easy on you.
No, you're not.
These are toughies.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay. Question 18. How long was Ripley in space between Alien and Aliens?
50 years.
Final answer?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
looking for something a little bit more specific. It is 57.
57 years.
Okay, last two, and these are sort of behind the scenes aspects.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Question 19.
Okay.
Where did the director meet the actor playing the part of the alien?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know that.
It is in an English pub.
Oh.
You met him at the pub.
No, I'm just curious. Do you mind if I look it up on my phone if Jean-Claude Van Damme was
please. Now I'm like super curious about, because I keep seeing the guy who actually played Alien, but not.
Oh, you know what? I got that wrong. I got that mixed up.
I think you were thinking of Predator.
Yeah, he was cast as a Predator.
Yeah, you were thinking of Predator for sure.
I get all my alien lore. I know so much alien lore that I just get it mixed up.
Yeah, it's just different aliens.
It's just different aliens.
Really different aliens. Here we go. I have the goddamn thing right here. Peter Mayhew, who played
Oh,
Chewbacca.
Mayhew.
Yeah. I'm actually, damn, I'm so mad that I didn't write that down. That was kind of fantastic.
Is this your mad face? Is this your angry face?
Yeah, I'm mad that I didn't. All right.
I'm so angry. I'm half smiling.
It would have been a nice connection to Star Wars and everything, but
it would have been.
Whatever. We'll find some other way to connect over there. Okay. So question 20 is your last question.
I feel like
you could potentially reach a new rank if you get this question correct.
Okay.
All right?
Yep.
So, originally, director Ridley Scott wanted a much darker ending. What did he have in mind? And I will give you, just as a charitable host that I am, I will go ahead and give you the multiple choice for this one.
Thank goodness.
All right?
Yeah.
So, Ridley made it back to Earth only to have an alien come out of her. Is it the entire space tug crashed into and destroyed the Earth? Is it Ash not dying and joining forces with the alien? Or is it the alien bit off Ridley's head?
I believe she gets to Earth and the alien comes out of her. I think that's how it was the
original?
Was the original ending.
So sorry, sir.
That's how I would have wrote it. That's so awesome.
So sorry. I agree with you. I think that's a pretty decent ending.
Ridley Scott's a total moron.
Yeah. The amazing director Ridley Scott.
Yeah.
is an absolute moron.
That guy can't write movies for shit.
Yeah, he's the worst at it. I can't believe we even watch his garbage. The original ending was supposed to be the alien bit off Ridley's head.
That seems, you know what? I'm so glad he reworked that. You know what? I was thinking that like to me, dark means something like, I can understand, yes, of course, the alien bites off her head, and that's dark, but that's sort of anticlimactic.
Yes.
Having the alien burst out of her chest, like when she gets home, is really dark.
Yes, it is. Especially because the implications would be that now they have essentially unlimited hosts.
Yeah, everyone's fucked.
Yeah, it would suck. Scott actually wanted the alien, supposedly, to sit in Ripley's chair and speak the closing words in her voice, which I'm not going to say he's an idiot, but that doesn't seem like the right way to go. But luckily, 20th Century Fox didn't like the idea and actually had him change it.
What were the words?
I don't know what the last words of
alien. Oh, I see. You know what? I find I can't remember off the top of my head, but I will find this. I'll give Ridley Scott a little bit of leeway because movies, when they were made back then, like Aliens, for instance, there's been so many clones of the Alien franchise, like that hidden creature that you see in the shadows that reveals itself in like all its grotesque horribleness. That usually filmmakers used to build suspense, and the monster was always hidden. And Ridley Scott was one of the first people in modern cinema to really show you the monster and to pay attention to what the monster looked like and terrify you with the monster.
Yeah,
so that's why he got Geiger to design it. He's like, make me something that looks biological and terrible. And so Geiger was like, he was like, once I'm done my, whatever grotesque body, art, you just turn that into like a movie monster.
Wow.
So the visuals of Alien just emote so much biological unease, right? Where you look at it and you just feel, right? And that's by design.
Yeah, so, it's a horror film. Like, most people are like, oh yeah, it's a horror film. It's been a horror film from like the beginning, and it works on all aspects.
And when Ridley Scott was actually inventing these tropes that we take for granted now, now we go, oh, it seems really passe that he would consider him eating Ripley and then speaking with her voice. But then when you really think about it, there's some really horrible connotations there that this, does the alien, whatever the alien eats, does it gain its intelligence, right?
Yeah.
If it eats everything, does it know all the things it knows? Does it know how to fly a ship? No.
Yeah, that would kind of suck, to be honest. Like that's what I was thinking when I read that about her kind of like taking the seat and speaking the final words in her voice. I was like, is the alien like telekinetic? Is it like, do you absorb the powers of the people that like you eat? What's happening? Like it seemed interesting, but I still agree that like the twist ending of her getting home, we're all thinking she's safe. Yeah. It's all fine. And here's the thing. I think I would have wrote it in such a way where you see the beginning of the, kind of coming out, just her in agony on the floor and blah, blah, blah. And then it just goes dark.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, almost like we never see the chest burster actually come out, but we know it's there. So like that would have just been super suspenseful.
That would have been actually pretty good.
All right. This is the section where I essentially tell our audience if they're not familiar with Alien or haven't watched it, why they should go back and watch it. Let them know how it holds up. Just, speak about it like the fan that you are of that franchise.
So you want me to tell you why you should go back and watch this franchise?
Yes. Or tell our listeners, our audience, our people there.
So listen, it's COVID out. You have some time, right? Like no one's going to barbecues and spitting in each other's mouths. We're just hunkered in. We're couching it, and you're gonna have like a good 12 hours to spend. So you can revisit one of the original, suspense building, science fiction, genre breaking movies that Ridley Scott birthed from his mind, and watch the original one, which still it still holds up. It still holds up. And the elements of style within that movie, when you're watching it, the way they paced the time progression, you're seeing people doing like everyday Joe jobs on this ship, and they're instantly relatable characters because they seem like blue collar Joes that you just know in your everyday life, right? Yeah. And that's one of the cool charms of this movie franchise is that they make all the human players really relatable. They're just guys punching a clock, doing their work. There's people that are just scientists, on the edge of discovery. You have artificial intelligence. You have like Ura space marines. You have like prison breakouts. You have body horror. You have space, like spaceships and all that cool technological stuff. It's got everything, and it has such a huge, rich, expanded universe, and it doesn't insult the audience by spoon feeding you every Easter egg and every fact. Like you can discover these things on your own, which really makes it a worthwhile watch. Like I think Aliens came out 30 years ago. Yeah, still a great movie. Like still a great movie, and that's just Alien. That's the first one. Aliens is probably the best, military sci-fi I've ever seen. Where you're not actually seeing like person versus person. You get to see person versus like aliens, so you don't have to feel bad about like human on human violence too.
Yeah.
And you get to see Paul Rudd be a greasy slime ball. Not Paul Rudd. Paul Reiser.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, I was like, Paul Rudd is...
Remember Mad About You? Right?
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me see if I'm thinking of the right person. Paul, you said Reiser, right?
Paul Reiser, yeah. From that that sitcom. He's in the second Alien movie, Aliens, and he's like the
Oh yeah,
corporate
I know him.
sleazeball that convinces Ripley to go back and you know.
I'm trying. There was someone in the original Aliens or the original Alien. He was a Marine, and he did. Man, this is like later on. He did True Lies.
Bill Paxton.
Bill Paxton.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God.
And
He
then there,
was. I remember, like, I couldn't recognize his face until I saw him after in Liar Liar.
yeah.
But I was just like, that guy was fucking hilarious in that movie.
And you know what? The Alien series is, well, at least the first. I'll say the Alien movie, and the second one too, but really the first one is a really good feminist movie too, because Ripley as a character just refuses to be gaslit. She is right every single time, and everybody around her is like, "No, you're being silly. You're over exaggerating," that sort of thing, and she sticks to her guns because she knows what she knows, and she kicks so much ass. And in today's age, when you see some really watered down or ridiculous female characters being written, Wonder Woman 84, right?
Ooh. Shots, sir.
Yeah, I'm firing that shot. That was a horrible movie.
It
was
was
like
bad.
stupid. You know what? You can, anybody, like, I'm a father of daughters, and I like strong women characters, right?
Yeah.
And that is a science fiction, character where the woman is, in my opinion, written right, right? She kicks so much ass, and she's, she relies on, like, yeah, she's in Aliens, she's there with like a whole bunch of like hardened Marines, but she just goes in there knowing what she knows and kicks ass. She's such a cool character.
Yeah. I think you're right. She had a real strength about her in all of those movies. And to go back on your little, shade that you were throwing there, Wonder Woman 84 was, oh man, it was so disappointing. It was really bad.
It was dumb.
Yeah, just because I was like, I don't know, that honestly in the DC universe, there's only two movies that even remotely deserve to be watched.
Okay.
And that's Wonder Woman and Shazam. But I mean, I thought because Wonder Woman was one of the only good DC films that, like, Wonder Woman 84, they would like just hit it out of the park, and they just didn't. It just became just as ridiculous as every other DC film.
What was the whole point of the Chris Pine character? Why did he even need to exist?
What was the whole point with having, the whole wishing? Like, why are there two villains? Like, why couldn't the Wishing Stone just have like a dark part to it, and Christian Wiig's character just goes ahead and just becomes evil, or is influenced by the stone to be a little bit more evil. But it's like, why would you complicate it with a second villain who then becomes the Wish? It's a whole thing.
Even the bad guy wasn't really all that bad.
Yeah.
Like, he became bad, but like all he really wanted was a stone to make his business better so his son would love him.
I mean, he went about it entirely in the wrong way. Like,
sure.
But yeah, there was a relatability to what he wanted to accomplish,
Also, like, Kristen Wiig's character, her great sin was she wanted to be like Wonder Woman.
Yeah. That was a weird take.
She was a good person until she just wanted to be like Wonder Woman, and all of a sudden she became fucking bad. That doesn't sound right.
I think the movie's telling you that Wonder Woman isn't a good person.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Or I like how, like, at one point in the movie, there's this plot thing where they needed her golden armor, and it was just mailed to her. It's in a package.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's
just, I just have the most powerful weapon an Amazonian has ever had. Just it's in the corner.
Yeah, they mailed it to me.
Yeah,
it's wrapped up in brown paper.
It's man when she started. All right, if you haven't watched Wonder Woman 84, obviously don't fucking listen to this. But when they're on the plane and they try to do like the invisible jet thing or whatever, and she's like, "Well, I've been practicing this magic," and you're just like, "Fucking when?" Like, you can't just do this shit and all of a sudden you can make shit invisible. Like, what is?
Oh, get this. So a guy was born, right? So like 30 years prior to that movie.
Yeah.
Somebody was born, like in the 50s.
Yeah.
Had a mom and dad that loved them, watched cartoons on the weekends, rode his bike, went to school, fell in love, fell out of love, got a job, punched the clock every day, right? And then this fucking guy, his soul gets like kicked out and replaced by Chris Pine for no reason.
Yeah.
It's just like, for this guy to exist, someone basically loses their existence. And the whole time he's in the guy's apartment where he's just taken over his life and he's trash mouthing his apartment. He's like, yeah, he's this guy. He's an engineer. You know how much it takes to be an engineer? It takes like fucking a decade of schooling.
What's crazy is like, it didn't even need to be that way.
No.
Like, it's the whole premise that they set up was that this stone grants wishes. Yeah. So it's like none of the other wishes had this like weird, like, okay, I want to be like Wonder Woman. Like, you didn't see Kristen Wiig fall into Wonder Woman's body because she asked to be like Wonder Woman.
But I don't think that the thing is, what's not implicit in Wonder Woman 84 with the wishing stone and Chris Pine coming back is that her wish made that happen. What is implied is that his soul found her. Like, my soul found you, and I went into this empty vessel, some guy who just was living his life every day, and now I just taking it over. It
was also pretty creepy at the end where it was like the same guy came over and was like, "Hey, how you doing?" And she's like, "Yeah, I've banged you already, so I mean, I guess I could give you a shot." Like, it was just like, what?
Yeah, I know. It was horrible. Like,
also the lasso and the lightning and the all of a sudden she can fly. Like, it just is. I can't. It was a lot.
I still can't get over the Chris Pine character though, because it hurts my brain when I think about it. I want you to think about, like, just for a moment, that this guy came from like World War II. Was it World War II or World War I?
Yeah.
And then
I think it was World War I.
World War I, okay. And then all of a sudden, you're in 1984. How do you not fucking freak out over everything?
Apparently it was all totally normal.
Like
the most he ever freaked out about was like, what? This is a plane? Wow, these planes are like advanced. And I'm just like, you're in a plane with computers right now.
Yeah, like Walkmans. Imagine
what part of this sorcery even makes sense to you? Like, you died 70 years ago. So it all doesn't make any sense.
No, and that's the worst. That's the worst. Catwoman was almost as bad with Halle Berry.
Oh yeah.
That was a pile of shit.
Catwoman had enough money though.
Yeah, at least Catwoman had Halle Berry.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
what's your favorite Catwoman?
Favorite Catwoman.
Julie Newmar. Kim Basinger. Oh, no, sorry. What's her name? Oh,
something.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
There you go. I was trying to remember if it was Pfeiffer. And I was like, it's Michelle something.
I will say
probably.
And then there's the newest one in the Nolan.
Anne Hathaway.
Anne Hathaway. Yeah. I gotta say, the hottest one's got to be Michelle Pfeiffer for what it was doing to me in that point in my life.
Oh yeah,
I was a teenager, and that was Michelle Pfeiffer in a catsuit. Yeah, it's all shiny.
Yeah, it was like that was the first catsuit that I was like, yeah, that's got to be uncomfortable.
That's gotta be, like, yeah, there's got to be a zipper on there somewhere.
Yeah, like yeah. But I think Michelle Pfeiffer, just because probably the same reasons as you, I was young enough to be titillated in a way that was interesting to me.
It's funny. It's funny now that how beauty standards have changed, though, from like Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman to, let's say, a Catwoman today. Like if they were making a Catwoman today, they would give her a dump truck of an ass.
Oh yeah,
but back then it was just like a tiny little wasp, Michelle Pfeiffer white girl ass.
Yeah.
Now it would be like ka-jonk, to be like.
Oh, I mean, have you seen the Pixar films? They've made it a point to like make most of the female characters in their universe have giant asses. Like I'm pretty like Mrs. Incredible has like no other part of her body that's as big. Like
Mrs. Incredible is great. Yeah,
it's hilarious. I wonder if she's using her powers to like move all her fat down to there.
Of course she is.
It's gotta be like it's.
Of
hilarious.
Course she is. Like I imagine when she gets pulled over for speeding, she inflates the titties like about 3 more sizes.
Yeah,
the cops are like, you just don't drive so fast next time.
Like the Terminator and Terminator 3.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the thing is, dudes are so predictable and sort of one-dimensional in that regard. It would work unless he was really gay.
Oh, it would for sure work.
Just put those tits away. I just don't swing that way.
Yeah, if you were interested, like it would work. All right. Well, Mike, thank you for being on the episode.
This is a blast.
You have gained yourself a score of 9 points. So you are a culture dork.
Fine.
All right.
Fine.
Actually, no. I take it back. You earned 9 points and you're a culture noob. You're 1 point away from gaining the rank of dork.
Okay, that's fine.
So you're gonna have to come back and up that ranking.
I know in my heart I'm a better dork. I'm a apex predator geek.
All right, good.
But you know what I need? I just need like just a general geekiness.
Okay. We'll try and get you something that's a little bit more down your lane next time. All right.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Mike. That's been another episode of Culture Nerds. Remember, we all have passions and fandoms, so keep learning and exploring the RPG of life. You never know when you're going to level up next. Maybe you can also be a culture nerd. We thank you for the support, and if you have any comments, suggestions, or ideas for episodes, please put them in the review or comments down below, and we will start making you a part of the show. See you next week, nerds.
Like and subscribe.
Thank you, Mike.
Bye-bye.